Hello Scorpio, this is the Tarot. I am here to do a reading for the month of March. I hope that you're doing well, whatever you find yourself listening to this reading, and I hope that you're working on all your amazing goals. Remember, these are general readings. It may or may not resonate. Send your energy my way with a share, like, or a subscribe, and let's connect. Let's clear our mind. Think of what you may want answers to. Sometimes the reading seems to be guided toward a specific person, and sometimes we are just the channel to deliver a message to someone else, maybe a friend, a family member, who knows. So listen in and see what comes in, okay? Let's clear our mind. Spirit, come into this reading for the sign of Scorpio. Deliver powerful messages for the sign of Scorpio for the month of March as we move along. What do they need to know? What do they need to know moving forward? What do the sign of Scorpio needs to know moving forward? Spirit, speak loud and clear to this card. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Learn from the past, Scorpion. Let's see. I feel someone is getting ready to unknowingly repeat a mistake from the past. I feel you overcame this situation and something now comes along and it's not the same scenario, but it could lead to the same situation, very similar, and it was unpleasant and you had to redo a work, you had to redo something. So the energy is coming very strongly for you to kind of reconsider and take a different approach so that you can guarantee success. 3 of Cups. A lot of celebratory energy. Maybe not focusing on some of the goals that you have, perhaps. Who knows? Now, I'm telling you, I'm feeling an energy of an interference. This is someone like a friend or someone like that perhaps is always want to go out and do things or overindulge. And I feel that you have a career path or a job or school perhaps, and you're being distracted. You are being very distracted with this situation. So it is important for you to remember why you started. Somebody here, and I want to say the Fool in this journey, it's you have a path, you have a goal, like I say, but this is someone that's kind of catching your attention. This individual is the person that it seems as if they come one moment and chit chat and say, well, let's go here and let's go there, and then you don't see them for days or weeks at a time, or they just after that they sort of ghost and send a text here and there, and you're trying to figure out if there is a wormhole in your living room, and that's why you don't see him, because he sits in the couch and disappears, kind of situation. But it's actually done deliberately. They have other things going. They're not just dealing with you, and I don't mean they're dealing with another person, but there could be, let's see what else comes up, but they just have other activities. They also dedicate the time. So it's not exactly that you are a priority per se. They are just casually sort of dating, seeing where it goes. But I don't feel this individual is actually very committed to the connection. You are more committed to this person than they are to you. This person comes in and it's very alluring. I feel they are sweet talk and let's go here and let's go there, baby and honey, and just they can really, you can be focusing on going to the grocery store, and all of a sudden you're trying to figure out why you're on a train to a whole different town that you were not planning to go, because they're very convincing. This person is very convincing, very charming when they talk and when they ask for things or when they say things to, and then you're just someone here begin kind of negotiating with themselves. I don't want to go. I have to do schoolwork. I have to work. I don't want to go. I saved that money for something else. But before you even realize it, you're packing your bags and you're on the train. You have no idea where you're going. And then it's almost like the individual, you're on the train and all of a sudden the conductor comes in asking for a ticket, and they go like, oh crap, I left my wallet. That sort of situation. That's what I'm picking up in this reading here. But apply it to your situation. But you're distracted. Then you immediately back again, begin engaging. Text again, honey, and then you feel, oh, he's back or she's back. But before you know it, that warm hope in your living room came up and they just disappear, and you don't see them again until the planets go around in circles and they pop right out of that wormhole. It just reminds me of that Avenger movie where it gets falling down from the ceiling going from one dimension to another. You don't have no idea where they're going. That's what it feels like to me here. Maybe you're dealing with an Avenger. I don't know. Anyway, Judgment, the Fire Cups. And this person is almost like you're going over here like, well, are you really going to call me? Oh, yes, of course I'm going to call you. Yeah, I'm going to call you. But then you don't hear from them. You don't hear. They say, oh, we're going to meet at this cafe. Yeah, I'll be there at 7 o'clock. Sure, sharp. I'll be there. It's 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're not there. It's just whoever, it's very sweet talk, but not quite talk the talk. They do not show what they're going to do or make you feel that, well, this is someone I can rely, because this is somebody you cannot rely on. They're not committed, and they're not a bad person. They're just all over the place. They just probably have a lot going on and not quite realizing that you actually are more interesting, or someone is more interested on the connection than the other person. They actually do want something more serious, more committed, more precious time spent together, watching a movie, going for walks, that sort of thing. But another person, it's not in that situation. I do tell you, despite everything, I feel that there is a good side to this individual. I feel they are with time, but then you are going to be put on hold. And the Hangman came reverse here next to the Tower. There's going to be a conversation for sure, or just action taken by an individual. Someone is going to actually say, I'm just done. This is way too many times. I feel like I need to. And it's going to be like, I'm going to just date somebody else, meet other people, go out there and not be stagnated or stay here waiting for anybody to come over and invite me anywhere or do anything. I feel this is your energy where you're going to just move along. No longer just sitting there, sort of like you're in a waiting period for whoever falls out of the sky to come in. But more of a go-getter energy for you. And this is actually, I feel, is going to be, for somebody, is going to be where there is going to be a strong conversation. Asking for an explanation, asking for this, and look at that. Somebody's going to sweet talk again, and you're going to end up in the bathroom, somebody's bathroom somewhere in the back of the car. Who knows where you are going? Hopefully you don't get arrested, because I see somebody just literally making out on the side of the road. Honestly, that's what I feel here. As hilarious as it sounds, it's almost like somebody's really angry. They come back, yapping. And then they just looking you in the eyes, and I don't know, maybe they have a pendulum and they just kind of hypnotize you. But the next minute, you're like, oh, here I go again. I'm in bed with this person. I mean, falling again, hugging, kissing, who knows, and paying for the tickets on the train. Even though somebody say, oh, I'm not doing this again, they went right back to the same situation. And the cycle begins again. There is just like a merry-go-round here. Maybe you're a hamster. I'm not sure what's happening here. But anyway, so it is just a recurring situation where you take action, move forward, something happened, then you're in your feelings, or someone is hearing their feelings, then you bring the situation forward. This person, okay, yeah, they maybe do 1, 2, or 3 things in there, and then they go right back to where you started. You are being guided very strongly to fall in love with something else, not someone, something else. If you are perhaps going to a job, and this is more of a situation of a professional where you are saying to yourself, I'm going to apply here, I'm going to work somewhere else, and I'm not going to put overtime, and I'm not going to put up with these people at work that are constantly not treating me right and not being nice, or whatever it is. And then you go right back to it. This situation can apply to you too, because I'm feeling here very strong professional environment where it's like that. Then you take the action, but then you get called back. You are being guided to seek another opportunity. You already seen something. There is something out there, that have caught your attention, that for a job, or for it could be somebody now. Could be somebody, but it caught your attention, and I feel that's where you need to move forward. a new opportunity with some benefits, a new person that is actually going to interact with you a lot better. For some reason, you are being guided to take things slow. Do not feel pressure of intimacy, sharing too much of yourself, sharing your resources too much immediately when you encounter a new sweetheart. But get to know this person a little bit more. Go 2 or 3 days, share a little bit more, get to meet. There's no need to rush. No need to rush, it says in here. The time that you take to get to know the person, you are going to guarantee yourself more of a positive outcome, because you're going to actually get to know this person a little bit more. You know, we never really know somebody as deep, but it's going to take you to where you're going to make a better decision, not based on emotion. Somebody is being guided not to make a decision in a romantic sense. It could be a professional too, but on emotions, but more of a logical thinking, clarity. It's what you need. It's what you need. Be mindful of being distracted from what you need to attend to. This could be responsibilities. This could be maybe doing some paperwork documents that require your attention. If you have a job and you are the person that turns in report every day after the shift is over, it's important that you don't leave things for the next day and make the time. Your time needs to be managed wisely. For somebody here, it's like they're doing something and they get distracted quite easy. You need to manage your time better and get organized. Put 3 things that are truly a priority to you. Three. You whatever is a priority to you, you need to put it in place and focus on that and keep it 4. Don't engage in another responsibility until you have felt like you have done what you needed to do with those. Okay, very strong, beautiful reading here when it comes to that. Let's see what else. The Death, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Look at you redirecting yourself elsewhere. Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow, the Star. Did you see that, Scorpio? You are redirecting your energy. You will be here in the next few weeks. You're going to feel this way. You're going to feel like, well, this isn't working. I want something else. But now this something else is going to come into you quite unexpectedly. And yeah, in the back of your head, you thought about, I would like to maybe meet somebody else. I wish that I met somebody that's like this, that, or the other. Or I wish I work in a company that. And that is exactly what you're going to be attracting. I feel someone here is also making a list of places that they would like to perhaps apply for a job or things. Or it's like a list of maybe what you would like to see on someone that you are connecting in a romantic sense. I want this person to have a job. I want this person to be very respectful, something like that. But it's almost like you're making a list. And the number 3 keeps popping up in this reading for me here. For you, I should say. But this list, whatever it is that you're organizing yourself with here to take another journey, you are, Scorpio, in a new adventure as the Fool in this journey and in this reading. You are going to take yourself in a whole new place. Some of you are going to be planning getaway, weekend getaway, maybe holidays here and there, and it doesn't have to be something significant. It could be you packing something and taking off and going in a nature walk somewhere else, visiting somebody you have not seen in the past, and that sort of thing. For some reason, I feel that if you do, you are going to find something or something or someone. No, I think it's feeling something that you forgot you had. And this could be that you have a lot of close friendship, that you have an adventurous spirit, that you have more determination than you even realize. Maybe you were spending this time here hoping that something down here will move along, but you've been waiting for a while and now you're like, oh, forget it. Weather is changing, it's time to just go on an adventure. I feel that there's going to be a lot of fresh water, fresh air for you in this adventure. Also an adventure of applying for maybe be part of a acting role in a way. I feel someone is being guided to take classes and do commercials, acting, public speaking. If you are not that person, someone can be blogging too about what you you consider to be your area of expertise or knowledge, and enhancing that as well. Continue to focus on learning on that and be a guide to other people that are in the full journey that you've already went, came back, gained experience, knowledge, experience the heartbreak. Now you are the experienceful in that journey, but at the same time you are embarking in another journey of your life and taking those experiences with you and redirecting it to where you need to take it, or where it's being guided you to become now the master at something. A page of pentacles, for me, the sun, justice, and the page of one. Not to worry, says the universe, not to worry. Those things that you felt are missed opportunity are coming back again. Somebody missed an opportunity with someone perhaps or something, and you are going to be, I feel this is an opportunity to move, or to but kind of having, like, let's say you have an apartment and another one came open that was a lot nicer, cheaper, and you can afford it better, and it's almost like you missed the opportunity because you were late for the paperwork, or something was delayed. But you're going to have something that you were doing that's along those lines. There is going to be coming back around for you to be able to take another steps to it and approach it differently. This time you are going to be very mindful of everything that you need. This is also that energy from here too, where you are creating something, but you are now putting it on documents or legal papers, so that this time, like a business plan, or so that this time you are held to it by what it's in that document. And this could be you just creating like a vision board and making a list and crossing it as you accomplish each of the steps that you want to accomplish in this particular goal you are trying to achieve. Goal setting is very important for you right now. Create something new, reinvent yourself. Just like go in the closet and come back out with a whole new outfit. So new colors. There's something in there you haven't worn in forever. It doesn't need to be in the closet. It needs to go. If you are the person that wear dark colors every day, and I'm throwing that as an example, every day the universe is guiding you to bring a little bit more of your colorful self out. Change colors, hair, do something to indicate to you in your mind that you are in a whole new path, that you are the sun is shining on you, and you are moving to create something magnificent with the life that you have, something magnificent with your family, something magnificent with your idea. Someone here is going to be spending quite a bit of time in the kitchen, kind of perfecting new dishes and entertaining themselves. Music is being advised for you here, to have some music in the background and to open the windows, get fresh air. But it's time for you to reinvent yourself, Scorpio, and it's just, you're literally a caterpillar. You need to come back now as a butterfly and go out there and shine. And the 5 of Swords here, because you always have those people out there who are going to have something to say or look at you. But in this case, I feel whoever it is someone that is close to you, maybe like a relative, but I feel that there is some kind of distance, like a cousin, second cousin, but there is just a slight jealousy towards you. You've done something amazing. You have experienced, you have accomplished, you have put the work. There is a slight jealousy, but you need to know something about this person. This person has more love for you, more care, and more there is a lot more respect for you than you even realize. They may have a slight jealousy, but it's no evil jealousy. It's like, God, I wish I would have done the same thing the Scorpion did, or going to school or take that job or whatever. But I feel this person also gonna have opportunities alone. You are being guided to inspire others around you with your words, with your actions. Encourage them to do stuff. For whatever reason, the background that you have, you were encouraged to do more with your life than other people around you. You are now the master. The master that when you walk into the room, you don't have to just kind of bow and just, there doesn't need to be some kind of sound in the background to announce you coming in. But it's just, about your, maybe at work or at school or something, and someone is next to you and you hear them say, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. That's when you are there and say, no, let me tell you, I came from a humble background and here I am. I study every day. I did this. I work. I conquer. I said, you can do it. And it's just very subtle words here and there, but then it's just planting seeds on other people's heart, inspiring them with the things you do and the things you say. But then the reality is that the person that's going to feel more inspired is actually going to be you, because it is just you encouraging others, but feeling also very encouraged and optimistic, because you're realizing they have less than you did and you did what you did, or you may have less than they did and you did what you did, but that it's possible. That's the overall message that you are sending to yourself and to your heart, and the spirit sending at you. It is possible. If you dream it, you can definitely put the work and do it, and you will be doing that. Prepare yourself. You're going to be, I feel, enhancing your living situation with pieces of furniture, nicer things, quality nicer things, beautiful things. Others of you, I feel you're going to be, your hair is going to look different, and some clothes, I feel there's going to be like an upgrade to your wardrobe. Somebody here may be experiencing a feeling that not wanting to spend on themselves. There's other ways for you, maybe catch a sale, secondhand or whatever, but it's going to be, your creativity is going to be so enhanced to do the things that you want to do with what you have. Continue to educate yourself. Continue to pursue higher education. It is here in the cards for you. You're not done yet. If that's not what it is for you, it is continue to bring that creative ideas to yourself. It could be you preparing a dish, mastering something. There is a skill that you know that it's there. You need to master it. Whether it brings a lot of more profit or abundance, it's not enhancing to this reading, but it will bring a lot of satisfaction, and a lot of it's going to bring you feeling very confident about the things you can do, and that in turn will lead to other things. Someone is holding something from you. This is not someone that is holding something negative of emotions. I feel that this person is just not sharing a lot of themselves. But I think this is going to change here. It is going to change. They feel that they've been holding and telling you, their interest towards you, or holding the fact that they are attracted to you, or something to that effect. I feel that's going to change. This person is going to take a chance. Somebody here also know this person, because this person and you might have a false start, and this person is hoping to maybe kind of rekindle the friendship again and see where this leads. Be very mindful of perhaps spending a particular time of your day looking, watching, or around someone with very negative energy. I feel this could also be the news, like very looking at the news and looking at this stuff that's happening in the news, and always sharing like the bad news. It's almost like that energy is right here, where you need to kind of minimize that. I think I had this last month for another sign, but I cannot remember which one. But it's time to minimize that. It always seems to be, when you look at the news, or you're spending time looking, it's almost something, or being around someone that's very constantly negative, or just making comments. And sometimes this person may not be someone that makes comments. It's just the overall demeanor is just really low, very low vibe. So you may need to minimize your energy around this person. That you need to continue to put the money that you were trying to put for something that it's very dear and near to you. I feel somebody's trying to save or put money away for either a class or a down payment on, or a car or a home or something to that effect. Others of you just want to help your children, your adult children, or you could be your younger children, not necessarily your adult, but for them to continue to prosper themselves and you're kind of very focused on that, trying to see what is it that it needs to be. The month of March is being education, is being enhanced for you in this reading a lot. I'm not sure why. So maybe it is time to become the master at something. The devil and the Ace of Swords. I'm see this, the devil and the Ace of Swords. I'm still the Ace of Swords news. I feel the negative news from, but this is not coming like somebody's walking to you giving you negative news. I feel this is coming through like social media or the screen, or just kind of replying back, or hearing people, or being around people who are just very negative. So refocus that energy, refocus. Your home, your stability is going to continue to stay exactly afloat and exactly the way you expect it to be. It is going to be just that. Some of you in the near future here, you're going to experience an increase on your income. This may come as a result of you maybe either taking a second job, or you being moved into a section or a location where you can get tips, or your creative idea. Somebody's creative idea is going to be enhanced. Like I say, it's time for you to become the master at something. And so then you are going to be able to capitalize from that idea, from whatever it is that you are becoming a master at. Let's see, these are the business oracles. Let's see what comes here, because these cards are so thick. Surveys. Value is not determined by those who set the price. Value is determined by those who choose to pay it. Simon Sinek, author and motivational speaker. Reality is often different from our imagination, so use a survey to take out the guesswork. People overstate their interest to buy, so definitely really means 85%, probably means 35%, and maybe means 5%. So I feel that if you are someone that you are trying to find a path or a new path, I feel you need to do some research. Of course, you already know this, but maybe look into the other people's experience accomplishing what you've already done, and see what they have to say in order to plan your path, your new beginning here, your new journey. So let's see here. I got 3 signs here: Cancerian, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Cancerian, Sagittarius, and Leo. Now this Leo is not going to have any filters. I'm going to tell you that. If you're dealing with a Leo, no filters there. This person will tell you things the way it is, like it is, and the way it needs to be. So prepare yourself. If this Leo is in charge of your department, your boss, or a superior in one way or the other, this person is going to tell you and expect to see results. If you are dealing with a Leo in a romantic sense, they are going to see if you hold your part of the bargain, if you do what you say you're going to do. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius and you are going to grow very close, very, very close. You're going to have very strong mutual interest. This energy is going to continue to flourish. If you are dealing with a Cancerian, the Cancerian you are going to heal past wounds. Conversation is going to come up into place. There will be clarity and forward movement. But I don't feel that it's going to stick. I feel that there's going to be a lot of work need to be put into the connection, because I feel this person is going to go in and out. So if you're dealing with the Cancerian, I'm only doing those 3 signs because I'm just picking up at random and see what comes up. I don't typically do the same thing every time. I just do what I feel like I'm guided to. So I hope that you like this reading. Spirit, thank you for coming into this reading for the sign of Scorpio. Guide their path, illuminate their future, and brighten their dreams. Thank you so much, sign of Scorpion, for coming back to my channel. Thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. Until next time, take care.